Hi. So, pulling exercises. Pulling, as I said in my little bit of text, we used to hang around in trees, do a lot of pulling, hanging, things like that. We just don't get any chance to do that in our normal life. What's the most pulling someone does? I guess you might pull a door open, or maybe pull something from the ground. I don't know. Not very much. And I think it's an important skill to have, being able to pull yourself up over something. There might be a time in life where you need to hold on. You need to pull yourself up, or so being able to pull yourself up and over, or at least hang on, is important. Now, it's in the home. It's really hard to train that pulling action. One of my favourite tools I use all the time are Olympic rings. Now, these are little things here that dangle from anything. So you can get them off the internet for not very much money at all. £10-20 is going to be as much as you're going to pay, and you can hang these straps over anything. It's a ratchet strap. It's really easy to attach. Hang it over a tree. I'm looking, if I've got a pull-up bar at home, so I can hang it. I hang them off there. I don't have a tree in my backyard, but that's where I hang them from. But if you've got a tree, another one of my clients, he's got a ladder into his loft. Now, all he did, he put a broom handle, or maybe a couple of broom handles, to be safe, and he put them in his loft on top of the loft ladder, and that made a pull-up bar and somewhere he can hang his rings from and actually do pull-ups from. So there's that as well. Pull-ups are hard, so a good way to start training it is by having your feet on the ground assisted. And again, this is where the rings are going to come in handy. So I've got my rings quite low down, and I can drop myself down onto the floor like so. So I'm using my feet as a bit of help. Then I can pull myself up, and I can use my feet just to assist up and down. The lower you have the rings, probably the less assistance you can get from your feet. When you're practicing your pulling up and down, think about your shoulders. If you're pulling up like this, it's not a great place for your shoulders, and the muscles aren't quite in a line. So think, I'm going to try and keep my shoulders down and keep this distance between my ears and my shoulders as big as I can. So even when you're here, shoulders down, here, shoulders down, here, shoulders down. Just keep an eye on that. Now, another thing I've seen is people doing pull-ups on doors. Now, a disclaimer. You need to check, if you're going to try this, you need to check your door. Now, what I have done over here, I've propped up my door on the edge here. So it's pushing the top edge of the door into the hinges. So it's putting minimal strain on the hinge, and it's just the weight of the door pushing to the floor, taking the strain. So you need to check that this is safe for you. I'm fairly comfortable doing this. So if you're doing pull up on the door, again, hands on the top, think about your shoulders, pull your shoulders away from your ears. So I'm starting down here, shoulders down, pulling myself up and down. Again, I can use my feet of assistance at the bottom, up and down. So you can try doing a pull up using a door, but check your door. Okay? Right, so pulling actions. I'd recommend getting Olympic rings. That'd be my number one thing for you to buy in your home. If you buy nothing else, if you've got a tree or somewhere to hang, or like I said, the loft ladder, put those poles on the loft ladder, get Olympic rings. Okay? Right, that's pulling. Okay, enjoy the rest of your day. If you want any tips on improving the pulling action, let me know.